What is up, guys? It's your boy Cyth here, or Chris, whatever you guys want to call me, and today we're going to be bringing you something pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be basically talking about Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku and all that other stuff. So, I'm going to bring you somebody here. There's going to be somebody very special onto the channel here. He's a pretty good guy. He's known as the fastest human alive, as I said. Present yourself, man.
What is up, guys? It's Speedy here, the fastest human alive, according to Cyth. I'm pretty fast, and today we have a discussion video talking about Ultra Instinct Goku. It's the hype right now, and let's discuss it, Cyth.
Alright, guys, so basically, what I want to talk about here is, I'll ask you a couple questions, Speedy, and then we'll just concentrate on it.
Okay.
So,
let's do it.
Ultra Instinct Goku, at the current time, he's being known as basically one of the strongest beings. All the gods are basically looking at him like he's amazing. He's mastered, like he's using Ultra Instinct multiple times already in the tournament. In the last episode that we basically got presented with, the gods themselves were talking about how he still has that ability. Like they thought it was only a one-time thing. So I want to talk about, like, what do you think is the future after this? After this Tournament of Power, how do you think people are actually going to look at Goku at the current time?
I mean, after the Tournament of Power, Super is ending, so we don't know if they're going to continue Super or they're going to start from a different timeline completely and just go off of that if there is a continuation of Dragon Ball.
That is true. That is true. At the current time, we don't know if Dragon Ball Super will continue or if it will not continue. But if it does, what basically has been presented to us is that Goku, like, he can basically rival gods at the current time, as I can assume. He's basically in this new form with silver white hair, silver hair that is, you know, white on the white highlights, and it's basically something that gods have been wanting so long. We only had this man has conquered. He has basically evolved in the last 46 minutes in the tournament. He basically came in here with only SSJ Blue, Super Saiyan Blue, and he basically that Genki Dama that basically got deflected right back at him. He basically took that in, and he basically the power boost that he got from that, the Zenkai boost, was amazing. It was marvelous. He evolved from that current time. Basically assuming that if he were to get that in the current time, earlier time, he'd basically, you know, get even stronger than that. And that's all he needed. If he were to face God of Destruction Beerus once more, who do you think would win?
I feel like it's going to be a close match between Beerus and Goku and Ultra Instinct, but I still would give the edge to Beerus at this point, unless when Goku masters maybe Ultra Instinct, then maybe Goku will have an advantage. But right, we haven't seen what he can do in Master Ultra Instinct yet. So
you are right. But let's talk about something like this. So in a couple of, I think it was last episode or 2 episodes ago, when Vegeta fought Topo basically presented him. You know, he was a god of destruction at that time. You know, he had the power of destruction. He used it during facing off against Vegeta, but Vegeta proved that his power was greater than Topo's power. So basically,
well,
every time
Topo was new to God of Destruction, he didn't have much training, so I wouldn't really, you know, put him up there.
That is true. But it basically showed some evidence that God of Destruction, the power, basically presenting by himself. Back then when Frieza and Goku deflected the power of destruction themselves when they were like attacked with it. Is it basically saying that if your power is great enough, you can basically deflect destruction power? Do you think that you think it's a possibility that?
I mean, we saw it in Vegeta. I mean, it's possible, yes. We've seen it with Frieza. We've seen it with, you know, Frieza kind of like took the energy in. So
that is true. That is true. I wanted to talk about something else, Speedy. Being presented with a power, like, you know, with a silver white hair. I was looking at I'm pretty sure you were thinking about this too. If we look at the angels, and basically you look at them, they all have white hair. What do you think of that? Do you think that the angels themselves already have Ultra Instinct?
Yes, they already mastered the ultimate form of God. So,
so would you say this? If at the current time, if Goku were to basically activate that, do you think he could rival a god or be similar to them? Because he's basically mastered one of the most unique techniques that there is to being a god. something that the gods have been chasing for, something that they don't even have at the current time?
It's a good question, but like we said, Varus has been training to obtain Ultra Instinct for years now, and he couldn't do it. So, I mean, they all are trying to like train for it, but not all of them can succeed in it because it's really hard to master. So, only the angels and probably this was it the Supreme Zeno, and who's the dude that is by Zeno? What's his name?
It's
The
I
Supreme
think
King.
the I think he's the
Grand
master,
Kai,
the Grand Kai,
Master
yeah,
Kai?
yeah, Master Kai, like he's,
Whatever.
yeah, the little kid. He looks like a little boy.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it and bringing up from the past. You know, every time Goku's had a Zenkai boost, a Kaioken, then Super Saiyan, him fighting Frieza. That was more of a trigger point. Him fighting Frieza. There was a little bit of damage thrown there, so I would assume that, you know, he basically evolved from that point on. Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 basically just came up, him training in the other world. And then a god's power. It wasn't shown to be something that you could get easily out of just a Zenkai boost. I would assume, I feel like, let's say this. Ultra Instinct itself, people have been saying that it's not a form, and it is a form. I don't know, like, it's, how do I say this? Like, do you think he's gonna be able to keep this form regardless?
Oh yeah, after he fights Jiren, I believe he's gonna master it, so he can just go in it anytime he wants.
Now, let me ask you guys down in the comment section, for those of you watching, what are your thoughts on this? How do you guys feel on Ultra Instinct Goku? Because I know people have been thinking about it and looking at it like, wow, what is this? We only thought that was going to be this one form, and this was the perfect form. And then they bring in the white form, something that people have been memeing, joking about for like the past couple of years. They put white hair on Goku, you know, on Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan itself. You know, showing that it would have been like a supreme power. And, you know, the writers and the designers basically, well, what is it? I think it was Toyotaro or Toriyama. I'm not sure. Who was it that created it? That I can't remember the leaks themselves.
Yeah, Toriyama, the god form.
So
yes.
basically, he, you know, I'm pretty sure they had this thought in their mind, obviously, because then, you know, they write this, so they knew that this was gonna come up soon. So I don't know. This is a very big topic. I really don't know how to actually go on about this. The future himself is basically showing that, you know, what could, okay, so after they beat the Tournament of Power, it's they wanna, okay, so if they were to bring another arc, another, you know, something else for Super, I know Vegeta, there's gonna be something with Super Saiyans, because after this, because if you guys don't know, they will be bringing a movie later on in during the future. It'll be like talking about the, I think it was like the first Super Saiyan, was that it? Or the first Super Saiyan God? Was that it?
They're saying that the movie is going to be like based on like this, yeah, the Super Saiyan God or something, like something about the Saiyan. So I'm actually very excited to like finally get to see what the movie is going to be about. I'm pretty sure we're going to get spoilers maybe in like June, July, August, more about the movie. But when that movie comes out, man, it's going to reveal probably the origin, I'm guessing, of like Super Saiyan God and who was the first Super Saiyan God. So that should be very, very interesting.
That might also present itself something else. Like I know, Speedy, that you've been. I'm pretty sure that everybody wonders about the universes that got erased by Zeno-sama. I'm pretty sure everyone's wondered about those universes. I know people probably thought people were thinking about that Jiren was you know, he was from a different universe, and you know, that universe got erased, so now he went to this one and he was hibernating in I think it was Universe 11. Yeah, Universe 11's world universe. And I'm assuming that as soon as the Super, because I feel like the Super Saiyan origin, like something, one of them was in a different planet. Like there's gotta be another universe with Super Saiyans. There has to be someone that's a god. Because if there was a god, if there's a god, like a, you know, a legit god of destruction that's a Super Saiyan, that could mean different possibilities for everybody. Because we actually haven't had a villain Saiyan in such a long time. I mean, we had Turles and we had Vegeta, you know, Nappa, Raditz, but that was a Saiyan arc. Like that was an arc that could have, like, you know, could have gone further down. It could have went even further if they had brought, you know, more Saiyans and fought. I don't know, cause I don't know, guys. For the future, at the current time, I feel like Ultra Instinct Goku, there's way more possibilities for future enemies, future fights. Because I know I want to see Beerus fight alongside Goku as as two equals against a current enemy or current enemies themselves. I
mean that happened in the manga. Beerus fought God of Destruction, so I mean the manga is different than the anime.
Oh, that is true. He did fight them all, and people presented the power themselves. But I mean, you don't want to see like Vegeta, Goku, and Beerus fight alongside each other against a current enemy that is more powerful than all of them at the current time. Working as a team, definitely. Like that would be amazing. I feel like that's something that everybody wants to see. I think that's about it, guys. If you guys have any other comments or you guys want to talk about anything else in the comment section or something that we might have missed that you guys might have wanted to hear, maybe I could present it to you guys in a later future, in a later video. But I think that's about it, guys. Speedy, you want to say anything?
Bro, this is a big topic to talk about because like going into the whole Ultra Instinct form, we still don't know much about it, even though we've seen it like 3 times. We just don't know much about it. Like we once we get the full details, I think we should do a second video, kind of going back on this once Super ends and we get like the final statement on Ultra Instinct. So I think that should be pretty cool.
All right, guys. Guys, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys want to support the video, please go down below and smash that like button. Let's try to hit for like 50 likes if we can do it. By the way, also go down below in the description. Check out Speedy's channel. This man makes a lot of good videos. Go check him out. He's a good man. I think that's about it, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. You guys take care and peace out.
Peace.